Conversations and opinions expressed on this channel could be subjective or objective and are also for informational, educational, and entertainment purposes only. Here on The Mix, we encourage and implore you to conduct your own research.
Kelly King R&B. We all know that, man. And it's funny, I'm glad you talk about that because I be having talks with everybody jump when you say R.Kelly. I'm like, so we just gonna ignore his music that he gave us that we all jam to? No, we can't do that.
Right.
His art is his art.
And I look and I say, has there been a miscarriage of justice? And in my mind, a miscarriage of justice occurs when the government oversteps, when they overreach, when they violate someone's constitutional right to a fair trial. And then I ask myself, is there anything I can do about it? Can I possibly get this individual some type of remedy, some type of relief? And when I looked at R.Kelly's case, I found that both of those things were true. And so I had no reservations about taking R.Kelly's case. What I see was a travesty of justice and how the process worked. And when the process doesn't work, the outcomes are not fair, they're not righteous. And as a result, I took R.Kelly's case. And I pass on cases, but this is a case that I felt satisfied both of those requirements.
Hey everyone, welcome to The Mix. Like this video, share this video. Thank you guys for tuning in to my channel. As you can see what this video is going to be about, yes, new R.Kelly case update out of Minnesota, case number 27-CV-212773, Minnesota. Unbeknownst to me, I had no idea this was going on. It's not criminal, you guys. It's not criminal, it's civil. But before I dive into the content, I need for you guys to like, share, and subscribe. It is free to do so. Also, drop some comments in the chat. Help push a girl through the algorithm. Keep it respectful and peaceful in the chat, you guys. If you are interested to donate, to hit that Cash App, Zelle, and PayPal. It is in the description section of this post. Also, to you guys, I have another giveaway approaching, in June? I think June or July, something like that. Don't quote me on that. But I will be posting in the community section the logistics of the new contest giveaway, hopefully first week of April, next week or the week after. So stay tuned, stay connected. Thank you to my day one subs, those domestically and internationally. I appreciate you guys. Also, everyone stay tuned. I might be doing more random cash prize giveaways. Yes, ching ching. Sometimes it could be $10, $15, $20. You just never know. You just never know, especially depending on the donations that come in and depending on the performance of the channel. So push a girl through the algorithm. Help push a girl through the algorithm. So yeah, there we have it. Okay, let me go ahead and head on over to IG when this came across my desk. So I'm going to try to read some of this. I tried to get the actual paperwork myself and download it. So I'm looking at this screen, JusticeforRK. That's the Instagram page I'm going to be sharing with you all, but it seems a little blurry. So I'm gonna try to do my best to follow along. This particular civil complaint, which to my understanding is a response from attorney Jennifer Bonjean. So it's her response, R.Kelly's response. I'm going to try to go over at least 1 to 2 pages, maybe the first one and the last page. But the image looks a bit skewed. So we'll see. But here we go. And then I'll come back with my final thoughts, reaction, and opinion. Okay, you guys. This is IG JusticeforRK post. Shout out to JusticeforRK. And JusticeforRK has been keeping up with a lot of the legal updates for Mr. Robert Kelly. I have not been able to check. Well, I have checked attorney Jennifer Bonjean's law firm website and also her X account. Nothing there. But JusticeforRK looks like he has the official documents here. I don't have access to the court system. It takes some steps in order for me to gain access. There's things that I have to do behind the scene to gain access to different type of court documents, especially in the state of Minnesota. So, but at any rate, this is a 14-page response. Okay. And 10, this is 10, as you see, the 10th page. Let me go up here, 11, 12, 12, 13, 14, boom. So let me go over the first page. And this is a reference to Mr. Robert Kelly's Minnesota civil case. I knew there was another case out there civil-wise. It had been so many to keep up with, and I knew attorney Jennifer Bonjean was chipping away. So let's jump into this. I'm gonna try to read it best I can, and here we go. As you can see, state of Minnesota, Jane Doe plaintiff Robert Sylvester Kelly is the defendant. This is the caption I'm reading, and this is the District Court 4th Judicial District. It's the case number 27CV212773, personal injury. And this section says, reply memorandum of law in support of defendant's motion for summary judgment. Okay. And what this means is that Attorney Jennifer Bargene is replying to Jane Doe. And Attorney Jennifer Bargene wants a motion of summary judgment in favor of Mr. Robert Kelly. So here we go. This is the introduction. This is page 1. Let me go over this. Plaintiff all but concedes that summary judgment must be granted in defendant's favor. As an initial matter, plaintiff abandoned her freestanding sexual assault claim. Plaintiff also concedes that the undisputed record shows that defendant did not coerce or induce her into any unwanted sexual activity. Plaintiff even agrees the encounter was legal as a matter of law based on age alone. Instead, plaintiff contends that she could not consent because defendant was in a position of authority over her. Taking every fact as true and resolving of inferences in favor of plaintiff, defendant was not in a position of authority over the plaintiff as contemplated by the statute and the law. Plaintiff was an emancipated 17-year-old teenager who had consensual 20-minute encounter with defendant in his hotel room that she visited at her own initiation. Defendant did not assume any parental rights, duties, or responsibilities for plaintiff and was not charged with her care of well-being as a minor. That defendant was significantly older than plaintiff, a separate element of offense, and a famous singer does not mean he was in a position of authority as the statute contemplates. No rational jury could find that in a actual, let me go to the next one. Battery occurred because the actual encounter was legal and consensual, in fact, as a matter of law. Okay, so basically, and I'm having a difficult time reading this, so I'm gonna stop right there. But basically, in summary, and you can do your own research, come up with your own interpretation. But basically, what I'm gathering from this is Attorney Jennifer Bargene, R.Kelly's attorney, is responding saying that the 17-year-old was not a minor according to law. I'm assuming Minnesota law, and that it was consensual. But yeah, and basically that's that with that, and they're fighting this. So let me go to almost the last page, which is I think the page for what Attorney Jennifer Bargene is asking the courts. Okay. This is it. Okay, let me try to read this. Oh, here we go. Has 6 years from reaching the age of majority to law. No, I ain't gonna read that part. The Minnesota Supreme Court, and so she's citing different case laws. Let me jump down to conclusion. In conclusion, there being no genuine issues of material facts, defendant respectfully, talking about Mr. Robert Kelly, requests that this court enter an order granting his motion for summary judgment as a matter of law and dismissing plaintiff's amended complaints against him with prejudice and on the merits pursuant to Minnesota. And she cites the statute. So basically, R.Kelly's attorney Jennifer Bargene, and let me show you here, this last page. Jennifer Bargene, respectfully, Jennifer Bargene, counsel for defendant Robert S. Kelly, Bargene Law Group, PLLC. Yeah, so basically, this person, JusticeforRK, got this directly from the Minnesota court's website. And they want you to do a lot of extra stuff. I might do that one day, just sit down and request to get gain access to a lot of different court systems, or try to get access to PACER. That's where everybody's getting their information. PACER means public access to PACE, public access court electronic. PACE, public access court electronic. PACER is. So at any rate, yeah, that's that. Let me jump into the chat, see what they're saying. Prayers for Robert, yes. Prayers, a lot of prayer emojis, yes. So yeah, okay, everyone. Excuse me. Oh my gosh, my throat. Like this video, share this video. Excuse me. So what are your thoughts? Again, I was, unbeknownst to me, I was kind of shocked. I'm not shocked, but like this was a surprise for me. Regarding Mr. Robert Kelly's, this case that's against him. And I think that this case has been going on for maybe a year or so. So it's not new, but this update is new. So what are your thoughts thus far? Again, it's a 14-page response to the amended complaint by the plaintiff filed an amended complaint, and so attorney Jennifer Bonjean responded to the complaint, and rightfully so, on behalf of Mr. Robert Kelly. What stuck out to me, that page that I read, page 1, I know attorney Jennifer Bonjean mentioned something about the plaintiff being 17 years old but was emancipated from the parents. So with that being said, to my understanding, and you have to look this up yourself, if you're emancipated from your parents at a certain age, then that means you I guess you're an adult in whatever decision making positions that you're in according to the law. So being emancipated from your parents, meaning you make your own decisions. Of course, if there's I guess laws in place like alcohol laws or things of that nature, then that's something different. But being emancipated, so who do you go to, or who's over you when it comes to actual encounters? So that's a good legal argument in my opinion. So, and also too, what stuck out to me is that attorney Jennifer Bonjean, and I'm paraphrasing you guys, so you can read the 14-page document yourself if you feel like screenshotting it and going over to JusticeforRK, screenshotting it, or if you have access to Minnesota website. I did a quick Google search, Minnesota court records. Then have at it. But I did a quick Google search of the case number, and the PDF version did not pop up, or a Word version. So it looks like you would have to go to Minnesota's court system to actually get a copy of the official document, or go to Pacer. So at any rate, what else stuck out to me is that when attorney Jennifer Bonjean mentioned that R.Kelly being significantly older and also famous, being a famous person does not mean he was in a position of authority according to the law, whatever statute she spoke about. And then she also, of course, like I said, she was citing a lot of case law to reference. So hopefully this goes in Mr. Robert Kelly's favor. Again, this is civil. This is not criminal. Civil means money. It's my understanding this Jane Doe is asking for a substantial amount. So prayers for R. Kelly, as it said in the chat under Justice for RK, the comments. So, but let me know your thoughts, you guys, down in the chat. I just wanted to update you guys. If you've been following me, I've been kind of being consistent when it comes to R. Kelly case updates. For some reason, I just don't understand why attorney Jennifer Bonjean stopped posting on X, unless I'm missing something. So, and she haven't posted anything update wise on her website about Mr. Robert Kelly, other cases yet. But so hey, it is what it is. But this is the update, Minnesota update. Hopefully things go in Mr. Robert Kelly's favor and this is dismissed. Remember, there was another civil suit that was dismissed. I'll drop that link in the description section of this post. Other content I did on wins in court for Mr. Robert Kelly from a civil perspective, of course. The criminal perspective, the federal conviction from Illinois and a federal conviction from New York, those were unsuccessful, unfortunately. So even the appeals were unsuccessful, which I have to disagree respectfully. So hey, justice for R. Kelly, in my opinion, is a miscarriage of justice. Free this man. Like this video, share this video, and I will talk to you all soon. Drop some comments in the chat. Keep it respectful and peaceful. Bye.